Ready or not, Halloween is just days away, and there's so many different activities happening here in our community. Trunk or treats, giveaways, different parties and festivals happening. But what about some fun with technology this Halloween? I am joined virtually now by founder and CEO of nextfriend.ai, Chris Thatcher. Chris, thanks so much for joining us tonight. We are going to talk about some really cool technology that you are going to kind of walk us through that has to do with a skeleton who goes by Bone Daddy. So we're going to get into that in a minute, but walk me through this technology, why you created this, where this idea came from.
So AI became a thing, just kind of showed up right a couple of years ago, and it's been a lot of fun to work with. And we wanted to figure out a way to put AI into something a little bit more fun because it seems like it's a really scary and serious thing
Mm.
for a lot of people. And so we came up with the AI talking skeleton about it. We've been working on it for over a year and a half now, and he, we finally got him launched for this season, and people love him. He's been awesome.
Okay, and for anyone who's going to watch this demonstration that you're going to do for us, is this something that other people can get their hands on at home? Is this more so kind of in preliminary stages? How can other folks, once they see this demo, kind of get involved with what you guys are offering?
Yeah, exactly. So we have a website. It is something you can buy on our website, but people can have a Bone Daddy at home if they like, and it's pretty easy to set up. You connect power to them, connect them to Wi-Fi on your phone, and then just start talking to them. You can put them outside, or you can have them as like if you've got a big roof, because he is kind of tall. He's about 8 feet tall, so he can be inside like he is right now, which I have for this interview. But we have him outside most of the time, and he talks with the neighbors, and neighbors come up and chat. And we are taking orders. He is in production. It's kind of getting late in the season, and our inventory is running low. But if people wanted them, they can definitely go to our website and pick them up.
And as you mentioned, AI is this booming industry right now. For some people, it's concerning, a little bit scary, but there's also a lot of fun, interesting, and useful uses for this really budding technology. What sort of pushed you to, find a fun way to incorporate this into something that people can have at home?
It was fun, but it was also something that I was like, okay, what is kind of scary, because people are concerned with AI,
Yeah.
and when you think of like this 8 foot tall speaking skeleton that remembers your name when you talk to it, it's scary, but it's also fun at the same time. But yeah, I mean, to answer your question, we think that with this will, with the Halloween props nowadays, it's all kind of on just a repeated script, and it
Mm.
kind of gets old after a while. So we figured putting AI into it, allows you to interact and have conversation with them.
Absolutely. And before we get into the demo, I know I'm holding people, by the grips here on what exactly this looks like. Is this all that you guys do right now with nextfriend AI? Are there other technologies that you also offer and work with, or is this sort of your launching point here?
Yeah, this is our launching point. We're branching off into other seasons and plan on having Christmas next year.
Mm.
And but I guess our whole niche, if you will be seasonal products connected to AI. So we're gonna have a pumpkin as well launching next year. We're gonna have Christmas, and eventually we're gonna go into birthdays and other seasons and celebrations.
Very cool. Okay, well, I don't want to delay any further. I know you're here on a Zoom call with us, but you're going to do a demonstration of how this works. So I will sort of let you take it away and show us how Bone Daddy works.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna wake them up, and then we're just gonna ask it some fun questions. And I don't know if he can hear you through the computer, but I'll ask him for you. And if you have anything that you'd like to ask him, you can ask me, and I'll tell it to him live.
I would
But
love that.
here, awaken. Hey, Bone Daddy. This is Julia, and you're on TV. Say hello.
Julia, heard you loud and clear. Hello from the netherworld to the screen.
Oh boy, I'm a little nervous.
Yeah. Hey, Bone Daddy, tell us a joke.
What do you call a skeleton who won't work? Lazy bones.
So tell us, who's your favorite Halloween monster?
Death prefers a classic vampire, stylish cape, dramatic neck bite, the whole eternal brunch thing. Your move, mortal.
Now we do have him kind of sarcastic and a little funny. So he does kind of have a little drier humor.
I love the
But hey,
sarcasm,
Bone
my
Daddy,
kind.
tell us how old are you?
Bones midnight hour, twice as dusty. Bone Daddy doesn't reveal exact ages, just that I've been haunting long enough to know better than to ask for directions at a full moon.
So what's your favorite Halloween candy?
If it's crunchy and costly to the teeth, I'll haunt it, but give me almond joys, and I'll haunt your dentist twice.
Yeah, so we're just having conversation. Why don't you tell us something interesting about Halloween? He's gonna come up with something. Bone Daddy, tell us something interesting.
See, tidbit, Halloween seeds once marked in medieval Europe with reminders to cast out evil spirits. And by fancy tradition, folks wore costumes to hide from wandering souls. And jack-o'-lanterns began as turnips carved by Irish immigrants, later lit with candles to keep demons from feasting on the living.
Well, thank you for that. Why don't you tell us another Halloween joke? Why don't you tell us another Halloween joke?
Why don't mummies take?
Sometimes he gets stage fright.
Stage fright? I'm already wrapped for the spotlight. Why don't mummies take time off? They're afraid they'll unwind on stage.
It's kind of like what you just did.
I love this. This is so fun. Oh my goodness.
Here's a quick one. Why did the skeleton go to the party alone? Had no body to go with.
All right. Well, why don't you say hi to and goodbye to everybody at 13 on your side, and Julia, and the whole team there.
Thanks for chatting. Have a spooky day.
Oh, Chris, that was so fun. Thank you for showing us that. I can imagine how fun that would be, whether it's kids walking by your yard or you have a party and you have people over. Definitely a lot of, and AI can pull, facts and information and jokes and all of that, which you just demonstrated, which really is the power of the technology. Very cool. And so if you don't mind me asking, where did this idea originally come from? Was it just from a place of wanting to add some, some fun into this kind of technology?
Yeah, exactly. With the whole revolution of AI, it was just like, how can we take AI and put it into something fun and exciting? And I've always been a big fan of Halloween. And so I thought, why not putting it into a skeleton or something and have it interact with people? So this is kind of our, this is our launch pad here. And the goal is to have more options for consumers in the future. But yeah, it's going to get more and more interesting as AI evolves as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Anything that I have not asked, anything else that you want to just share about what you've created here?
I think we've covered it all. It's been awesome talking with you guys, and Bone Daddy really enjoyed it. And
all right. Well, yeah, Chris, thanks so much. We really appreciate it again with nextfriend.ai. Hopefully Bone Daddy doesn't have anything bad to say once our interview is over. So we appreciate your time tonight. And Bone Daddy, yours as well.
He says, well, I turned him off, but he says thank you.
He's asleep. Awesome. Chris, you have a great rest of your night. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Take care.
First time I've ever done an AI skeleton interview on live television. There you go. All right, we're going to